We've asked the protesters to leave as soon as possible, and we'd appreciate their cooperation.
What will you do if they don't leave here?
Again, I'm asking the protesters leave peacefully, and I'd like them to leave as soon as possible.
What do you think about them sending a secret delegate to an economic conference to have a secret meeting with Miller, former Mayor Miller, who's now pimping for the World Bank? Like, what the fuck is going on here? These are the people we're supposed to be fighting against, right? And on Thursday, there was an economic conference with Miller there, who's now pimping for the World Bank. And they sent an unnamed anonymous delegate. So they're not even telling us which whore they sent down there, right? Yeah, from the Occupy movement. Yeah, an unnamed anonymous whore to go make deals with Miller from the World Bank. What kind of bullshit is that? These guys at the World Bank is what this movement is supposed to be against.
Well, wouldn't all the money from the Robin Hood tax go to the World Bank?
Exactly. You know, a guy who was Chrétien's finance minister. Paul Martin came out and endorsed Occupy this week. Like, give me a fucking break. The guy's the biggest fucking globalist going, and he's, I support the Occupy. Fuck that nonsense. There's a lot of sketchy shit going on here, okay? The people who are the leaders of this leaderless movement are all controlled opposition. And nobody seems to be very concerned about any of this shit at all. You know, what are we doing negotiating with a representative from the fucking World Bank? You know, what they should have done was send the whole crowd down there and tarred and feathered the bastard. You know, and then it's a secret delegate, you know, some unnamed fucking whore from the camp. Like, all of a sudden they're not saying who it is.
How did you find out about it then?
It's in the news. Yes. I'd be happy to send you the news stories on it. There's no secret. The only thing that was secret was who they sent and how they got invited to the meeting. Yeah, what was discussed, exactly. No, there's no transparency to this movement at all. And until we get rid of these leaders, these facilitators that have got a stranglehold on this movement, it's going to be nothing but controlled opposition. And that's just the way it is.
It looks like it's Occupy Yonge Street. Do you know what this march is?
It's supposed to be going to City Hall to protest against Ford evicting the people from the park.
I'm going to reiterate what I said. I'd like them to leave as soon as possible. The judges made a ruling. I'd like them to obey the rules and the bylaws the judge up.
What are your thoughts on that?
I don't even think Ford's at City Hall today. He's probably at home with his family.
And nor does he probably use the internet. He probably doesn't even use the internet or email or all those anonymous threats. Might not affect Ford as much.
Well, anonymous is bullshit too. You know, anybody could make a film saying, I'm going to crash out City Hall.
I'm going to reiterate. I want them to leave as soon as possible.
You know, whenever it gets splashed all across the news, you know it's probably controlled.
I'm going to reiterate. I want them to leave as soon as possible.
We're live right now on CV24. Will you be asking police to step in or intervene?
I'd like the protesters to leave peacefully, and as soon as possible. I don't know how much clearer I can make myself.
It's a real nice copy. You paid for these.
I don't know. I just grabbed them off some other lady who was handing them out.
Uh-huh.
I had some of the big drive to the board post. They went real quick, so I start handing these out.
That's just, expensive printing job.
Yeah. Well, there's a lot of people that just
These are the people we're supposed to be fighting. The fucking World Bank are the ones that caused all the problems in here. They're highly suspect, okay?
you're welcome to show up at any time in the General Assembly.
Oh yeah, sure. I've tried that.
Yeah.
I'm the guy that tried to push that document through last Saturday.
Oh yeah?
The one that was floating around the park all week. They don't want a political statement to be made. They don't want a political statement coming out of the movement.
Say that we are not leaderless. Well, guess what? They're the leaders walking away. They have tried to say that we could not issue demands because demands are giving in to the system.
The guys who are running this movement are deliberately sabotaging. And until all these people wake up and do something about it,
You're not my section!